Open your mouth wide, and I'll feed you. I'll make your mouth become full. Because you choose to work for God. It is written. You see, I send you without a purse, without the money. You will like anything. The answer is, you didn't like anything. Therefore, as you are lying down here, and you choose to work for God in the clear mind, you shall never lack anything. In the mighty name of Jesus. Because God is the one who has sent you. Work for him and take a reward from him. Don't take reward from man, but take a reward from God. My father, prophet, a woman said, you will be faithful. No, I refuse to make a man praise me. I'm waiting for the last trumpet that my master would tell me I am faithful. Don't be fooled with men praise. Don't be destroy your life with men praise. Wait for the last hour. Your master, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the one call you in your mother's womb and anoint you and ordain you that you become a man or a woman of God. Wait for those days. And the day that God will praise you, the day Jesus Christ will praise you, the day the King of Kings will praise you, that day you will see that you have finished the work. May God give you the grace to finish your calling. May God give me the grace to finish my calling. Mazuroko. The before is out from your life. You'll finish your calling. 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 In the name of Jesus. Receive the oil. Make you to stand out. Receive the oil to make the whole world know that you are called to work for God. Be blessed. Be favored. May the goodness and mercy follow you. You are receiving the 5 calling and the 9 gifts and the extra gifts. 5 for ministry upon your head. 9 calling, that with the signs and wonders is upon you. An extra 1 is upon you. Don't be afraid. Go forward. Don't doubt anything. Believe God. Move forward. And your life will never, never remain the same. You are blessed. Favored. In Jesus' name. Wave your hands and thank God. Stand up. Stand up for Jesus. Stand up for Jesus. Stand up for Jesus. And take the world. And may God use you to change the world. May God prosper you. Remember, you won't see sickness. You won't see infirmity. So far as you be faithful to God. And faithful to Christ's sanctuary. And faithful to his leader, one I'm standing in the front of you, Prophet Macaiah. You will never see problems. But if you become arrogant, all the prayer will turn to curses onto your life. Have it in your mind. Have it in your mind. But so far as you stand for Jesus, you be faithful for Jesus. You will think about souls. You work for the gospel. Nothing more. You are not working because of money. You are not working selling things for people, charging people secretly. You will never lack anything. But if you are working for your stomach, the money you'll be collecting for people, you will use to treat yourself. Have a clear mind. Stand for Jesus. Go for souls. Go for souls. Let the souls be important to you. Nothing must be important to you apart from souls. Souls, my Father has taught me, has made me aware that as I get souls, I'll be blessed. The only thing you need is souls. Go for souls. Work for him, the one has sent you. She called you in your mother's womb. I know that she used a man to fulfill your calling. And don't joke with that man of God. Don't think after you arrive Don't think that's the end. Know that to be loyal to Spirit will be part of you. You work for Him forever. You love Him forever. You be faithful to God forever. You be faithful to Caribbean Sanctuary forever. You be faithful to Prophet Macaiah forever and Bishop Macaiah forever. And you be in this church, and your children will become pastors and doctors in this church, and they'll become presidents and politicians in this church. Create your children and your seed to become heroes. Nothing can move you from His presence. The number of the days, it is written in the book of Isaiah, a child among you shall die will be 100 years. Therefore, I speak as the oracle of God, and my office as a prophet of God. Any child who will die among us will be more than 100 years. In the name of Jesus. Take that money from there. In the beginning of the Bible, God blessed. Therefore, according to the book of Genesis chapter 1, I bless everyone that you are listening to me or you are watching me. Receive the blessings of God. Receive the grace of God. Receive the anointing of God. Receive grace. And the Bible says, have dominion and possess and subdue. Therefore, today, I bless everyone that will obey the word of God. I bless everyone that will obey the word of God. Sword will depart from your house. So far as you obey the word of God, you shall never see sword. The Bible said it's two-edged sword that kill, that destroy. Today, as you obey the word of God, you will never see sword in your house. Tell Prophet to come inside. May the blessings of the Lord overtake you. May the blessings of the Lord that in Deuteronomy 28 said up to 14 be your portion. I bless you with the blessings of God. I bless you in Philippians 4. I bless you in Isaiah 55. I bless you of all the blessings God has spoken over our lives, may that blessings be your portion. I stand the word of God to declare unto you, as Isaiah said, the child will die among you will be 100 years. As you obey the word of the Lord, may the blessings of God be your portion. Isaiah said, if you obey, you shall eat the good things of the land. Isaiah said, if you obey, you shall eat good things of the land. Therefore, from today, begin to eat the good things of the land. I prophesy and I declare, as the Job said, if you obey, you will eat the good things of the land. Be blessed. Therefore, the same thing as my master cursed Adam and Eve and the snake, so anyone will become disobedient, arrogant, rebellion against God, and is anointed. As the psalm said, may the Genesis 3 curse come upon your household. In the name of Jesus. May the curses of Deuteronomy from 15 to 68 come upon your life. The one wishing me to go through stroke, the one stand in his house, call me names, him or her, and his generation, sword will never depart from his life. They will never have peace. The people they speak against my fathers, speak against me, speak against the church of God. They will never have peace the rest of their life. I curse you with the word of God. I curse you with the sword, and I be in the altar of God and the horn of Jehovah, and I curse you. Anyone you take, you go to another higher altar to reverse it. Go and let the person reverse it. You will die whereby you are rotten, but death will call death. Death will never take you. In the mighty name of Jesus. Anyone raising himself against this church, me, God, will never have peace. Calamity will pursue you. Anyone will treat God and his church and myself badly, you will never have peace. All the days of your life, you cannot take God's money. God cannot use his money on you and go run and say nonsense. I cannot lay my hands on you and God use me to raise you and go run and say nonsense. If I pray for you before and you go run and say when, all these curses will come upon you. Especially the pastors and the people they think they arrive. I curse you with the curse of God. And you can never succeed in life. Your children will never succeed. Your generation will never succeed. Anyone who connects himself to you, that person will never have peace. Anyone try to help you. It's in the Bible, Deuteronomy 28. That person also will find troubles. The one I prayed that prayer. If you are anointed than me, reverse it. Man of God that you are watching me, a woman of God that you are watching me, you can try it and reverse it. I stand the covenant that I have of God and the efficacy of the blood and the benefit of the cross. This curse is sealed. This blessing is sealed. This curse is sealed. This blessing is sealed. This curse is sealed. This blessing is sealed. Rebellion spirit, your end is calamity. Rebellion spirit never bring peace. Rebellion spirit never give rest. By my office as a prophet and ordained by great man of God, apostle, prophet Dakomos, and all the hands that are laid on me, all the father's hands that are laid on me, I bless you with the blessings of God. So I curse anyone becoming rebellion against God and me and the church. So I curse that person the same thing. In the mighty name of Jesus. that person will never have peace. It's the curse of God. Anybody try to take anything that belongs to Christ Vision or belongs to me, that person will never have peace. If you say you have anointed people to reverse it, go, let them reverse it. And this thing will never happen to you 5 years time. It will happen to you from 50 years going. If anything happened to you, not to me. One boy, somebody is rubbish his wife. And his wife pregnant, why he couldn't pregnant him. And she was walking around, she collapsed. She thinks it's my case. It's not my case. My case will start from your life. After 15 years, you start speaking against me and against the church. And the time you hire people to come and stand around here to sack people from the church, my case will start from you the 15 years after you start doing that. And after that, my cases don't start immediately. It's not my case. It's the other place you went to fool around that you have that case. My cases will never stand on you. And my case is unreversible. As you have any man of God that is anointed, let them reverse it. Let them reverse it. But the grace of God upon my life and the mercies of God upon my life and the covenant in the Golgotha, I bless you as you obey. In the name of Jesus. Likewise, so I curse you, this church, anyone I lay my hands on you, go run, spoil the church. You will never have peace. You will never have peace. Children will become something else. If you are clapping well, because I don't need your clapping before certain things will happen. I don't need your clapping. I don't need your clapping. After 15 years, you start to experience. I, Akosilius Macaiah, my case, the servant of God. I am ordained as a bishop. As my father cares and the curse work, so I curse. As our master Jesus and our master God cares and the curse work, so I curse. The council of the state, you can call me anything. I'm not part of your group. Not a council of the state. The only thing, if I'm in the country, the only thing I can do, I can pray for the nation. If you need my counsel, go to my message and listen and take a lesson from it. Hear me and listen to me. Everyone trouble me. That person will never have peace. Not now I'm cursing you. I finished it years ago. I'm just renewing it. I just revive it. You will never have peace. Take you to school, show you many ways. After you left, one boy going around destroy me, I take them to school. Money. You decide to walk around Castle and destroy me. You, the thing that happened to you is just a beginning. Go around tell people that me, I have a stroke. You rot in the room. You call death. Death will never respond it. In the mighty name of Jesus. You rot in the room. You call death. Death will never respond it. Next time, if you get a chance to come back to the world, you know how to treat men of God. I want to lay hands on you. The time you were a weed smoker, the time your life has ended, your life has clubbing, the time you decide to end your life, and I send you to my children's mother's house, keep you there. That time, you know that you're a man of God. You, if I done all those things, and God used me to do all these things for you, you call death. Death will never come to you. You go around and spell my name. I heard as you go to media, you are wasting time. But nowadays, by the grace of, there's a code there. If you try. If you're a man, try it. Fool. Those who are watching, that is not watching, cut it and send it to him. Fool. And Mark today is on reverse. Don't try to come say you are come to beg. It cannot work. We shall not share my so, but that thing didn't need that. The case has to reverse it. You cannot spread the gospel and go free. Have that in your mind. Pray in the name of Jesus. All those you hire people around, people are coming to church, you tell them, oh, this church is not from God, it's for your grandmother. May your grandmother make you suffer. People will continue to rubbish your wife. Any wife that you marry, people will rubbish them. And you die before your time. you too, you suffer before you die. You and your colleagues, and you and your people. Anyone driving sanctuary has paid your school fees, and I lay my hands on you and make you become a pastor, and you go run saying way against me and the church of God. All this curse belongs to you, your husband, your wife, your children, your generation. Any seed will come out from you. That's what will be happening. I curse you with the curse of Samuel. I curse Saul. So I curse you today because you are rebel. In the name of Jesus. You will never survive. Give the Lord a shout of praise. I bless anyone have good heart for God and the church and me and the men of God. The love that you have for God will give you peace, will give you joy, will give you grace. Receive it now. Me, I won't curse you and cry because my God has done it already. I'm not the pastor they are crying, they are cursing, they are crying. If you want to cry, I will cry in the room. I won't cry. See how the thing will happen to you. Don't go and look for anybody to come and beg. The only thing you must do, you must go to people after 15 years, the thing has happened to them, and ask them and stop that nonsense. If you, Macaiah, if you stop, that thing will leave me. It's already established. Forever, oh Lord, your word is settled in heaven. Forever, 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 oh Lord, your word is settled in heaven. Forever, forever. Oh Lord. Somebody lift your two hands up. Stand up. You are blessed with the blessings of God. You flourish. 3 days ago, I told this boy, one of the boys, where's that boy? I told him if he becomes rebellious, I will curse him. I'm not ready. Where's that boy? It's not you. Lift your hands. I told him if you become a rebellion, I'll curse him. I told him. Nowadays, I won't hide the curses. The person cursed first is Jesus. And the first person blessed is God. God blessed first and she cursed first. Follow her. Follow him. I thank God my father has given me boldness after she laid his hands on me. He has given me courage to bless. Receive the blessings of God. Receive the blessings of God. Receive the blessings of God. In fact, before he has not laid his hands on me, I'm already cursing. But after he lays his hands, I make him bless more. Curse from my children. One boy, I told him, he went there with this lady pastor. I leave you for God. Now it's rotten. It's not dying. But 18 years ago, it's rotten. It's calling death. It's in the hospital. His wife also is in the hospital. Hear me a lesson to me. Don't make your husband or your wife bring curse to you. If he's doing wrong thing, correct that man, correct that woman. Ask him the thing you were doing, is it right? Stop it. Don't fight the gospel. Why you have the plan to destroy the gospel? Somebody came and died for the gospel. You have not done anything for the gospel. You want to destroy it. One of the things some of you don't know is, anytime somebody go around and spoil men of God's name and spoil the church name, he make many people backslide. That's the reason the curse work. That's the reason the curse came in. Oh, this man of God has done this. Meanwhile, you are not seeing it. Thank God for some of the men of God took some people to court. Yeah, nobody has said it. Remove it. Don't show it. Don't show it. Don't show it. If you like, you will try my anointing. If you like, do what? I, Macaiah, God revealed to me that somebody will never have 22 years to 22 days of this month. What's today's date? 22nd. That means the woman didn't have the 22nd. And I told the woman, try my anointing. And it's going. She died the next day. Don't show anybody like try my anointing. How many people are here? I prophesied to that woman. And the next day she died. I didn't care, so I prayed for her to survive. And I told the man of God that stay on her for 20-something night. That was a no. You're about to be delivered. I will never allow you. She forced the lady to hang herself the next day. You try my anointing. That one I tried to bless and save. That one too. The demon didn't allow the woman to be safe. This one I curse. She tried and anointed. Lift your hands. I must be in the room. And I received instruction to come and bless you people. And I did. All the men of God, as you are going to your branches, you will see your prophetic will be sharp. You will love to work for God more. Never before. Never out. In the name of Jesus. How many people are blessed today? Lift your hands. If you tell somebody, you say it's not hearing. What's today's date? 22222. Can't say go and watch it. 2222. Google YouTube. You should remove from the Facebook and put only YouTube so that people can go and watch it more. Facebook, they will roll behind in time. Go to YouTube, you watch it. Say, Macaiah's case. You see, I didn't say was go and watch. Go. Watch. Don't touch anointed ones and think you are going free. The cases follow you. People will rubbish your wife. Therefore, tell people, where is your master? It's not a man. Rubbish your wife and pregnant your wife. Therefore, come around and say, where is your master? If anytime you see people are sleeping with your wife, that means the curse is following you. Anytime people are sleeping with your husband, that is curses on you. And the Bible says she will rubbish them. You know the word rubbish. So but banana enough for light. Or could wait, I'll wait till the last time. The time she returned has become light. It's now she also become light. And after that, you are the one you massage that man or that woman. My waist. Of course, massage for me. I need good massage. Before she charge you, before you can go one round. Curse is on you. But it's not my curse. I pray. Doesn't matter anything you do for God, that curse will leave you. If you like build church, do this. The 50 years, the day you start say bad things about this church, that exactly mention the date, I'm telling you. Including anyone. God has used me to use the church money to take care of you in school and those things. Go and say rubbish. One guy is over on social media is crying. It took him. It's a word that he cannot speak. He cannot do anything. She paid me evil. Now you are being social media crying. If I come to tell them, she used my car to hit many things. You are going to sit in social media crying. Why didn't tell the thing you did against your spiritual father first before somebody is doing those things against you are crying? If maybe soon listen to me. If anything happens, don't go to social media and cry. Cry in your room so that you die slowly. Lift your hands. Get me the nose. Let him. Anyway, you didn't clap. You are suspect. The only thing you are saying, hey, Asemini. Listen to me. Semo. Loyal to God, to the churches, to the men. Because anytime you become arrogant to the church, you make devil to win many souls. The devil did what? Win many souls. That's the reason. If the man of God opens his mouth, if he didn't open his mouth, the curse will come on you. Psalm 105 was he didn't allow kings to do them harm. He destroy kings for their sake. If you are dealing with a man of God, a Christian, be very careful. Man of God or a Christian. Remove today's message from the Facebook. Let everyone watch it in the YouTube. Take it from the Facebook. If you are there already, rub it and scream from only YouTube. Everybody should go and watch it. Facebook is a cheap platform. Very wise man. Yes, I know that I'm a very wise man. How many people are blessed today? By the way, in the evening, 8 o'clock will be impartation. This first impartation, the one God asked me to do around me week now. Part on them so that prophesy. And after I finish it, I should curse. I has done all. Maybe I will lead you to pray, or I don't know. Lift your hands. Lift your hands, you are not minding me. Wave your hands. I'm going to sing it for me. Say, you show. Papa. So you show. Good. Now listen to me. Wait. One time I'm praying over the land. This my boy is standing there. Into shaking. Oh God, any worker. Piece of iron rods. I release a lot of curses. Any thief that will come there. I know that my God can judge easy. A pastor took iron rods in Kaswa and his child died immediately. You don't know how people have properties here. You go and touch it.